I'm going for a long ass walk. It is currently just past 6:30. The step count is at about 1,300, and it's going to get to about 40,000. That's going to be a long ass walk through the general area of the place known as a-ROUS. I'm going to get aroused. There's some white-headed pigeons. Off to spread the message. The message those pigeons wanted to tell you was that one there is the Araucaria bidwillii. But that one up there is like the Araucaria Cunninghammiana or something, I think. Different. Those are some gnarly looking shrooms. Probably best I, don't go any further than I already am going. Don't add more steps of psychedelics to an already very long journey that is difficult. The reason my voice sounds like this at the moment is because I've quit smoking, but yesterday I was eating Doritos with too much excitement, and I took a breath as I just crunched a Dorito, and nearly drowned on Dorito dust. Very bad. Extremely difficult thing to deal with. Disgusting. Certainly disgusting. Anyway, hey, look at that. It's the same situation as before. That's your hoop pine, and that's your what do you call it? Bunya pine. Yeah. Bidwillii Cunninghammiana, or something. Arucarias. Yeah, like it's the Araucaria big willy eye. If you're into that sort of shit, probably into whips as well. Very spiky, as well as gigantic. There it is. Hoopus panopus, also known as, more correctly, the Araucaria Cunninghammii, or the hoop pine. More of that. Over there we've got another one of those bidwillii. That one there is either somewhere between a red cedar, a Tuna ciliata australis, or I think it might be like some kind of weird hybrid between that and a Desoxylum mellissimum. I know that doesn't sound very consistent, but just deal with it. That's over there. That's a big old flame tree. That's fucking massive, in fact. That's crazy. Good. I'm pretty sure that's what that is, right? Then most of it's shit, right? But then over here, that over there, I think there's a black bean. It's a little stand of black beans in amongst the cows there. Yeah. Araucaria bidwillii. It's almost worse. It's almost worse. These trees that line this driveway over here, they are Eliocarpus grandis. blue figs. That is the east. Isn't that special? Yeah. Got one out on the horizon there. That is called an arucaria, I think. Arucaria australis. It's the Norfolk Island pine. Careful, like, just coming up with stuff with this sort of thing. Like, you know, I would like to say, I reckon there's a Flinders Scottiana, you know? Shottiana, good one, you know? But I might be wrong. Probably am. That's the thing. You just probably are. You know? Flinders Scottiana, why not? Red bean, huh? Who cares? I care. People should care. Bananas. That's fucking bananas, bro. Sweet watermelon, yeah, right. Garlic, limes. All those things go really well together. Is this thing? I don't know what the fuck that is. But it's certainly not that. Or that. It's not just green. It's not that. It's not a Pittosporum undulatum. You know? It's not a mighty macarunga underneath a Acacia melanoxylon. It's not that. It's not a Pittosporum undulatum. It's not lantana. It's not you know what I'm saying? It's not there's a causeway coming up, but you know, that's for people in cars. I might forget that sign was there by the time I get to the causeway because I'm only fucking walking. Good thing that I didn't take those mushrooms. Someone's getting a bat in there. I mean, living. What is it? Oh, whoa, there we are. Hey, bud, how you doing? What do you reckon? Huh. That's just showing off. See, hoop pines. Big stand of them. Araucaria, Cunninghamii. Don't forget. Pretty good. Heaps good. Better than most. It's a bit sad that they're just all in a line. There isn't like an orchard of them, even though they're not much good for, like, you know, picking macadamia nuts off. But they're pretty good. Pretty good to be in a big fucking stand of them. Nice forest. They have a tendency toward the old monoculture, but it isn't real shit. It's like real nice. And also, you know, like, you know, it's like Return of the Jedi. It's like the forest moon of Endor. It's like that. It's like being an Ewok. Wub nub. What up no wub dup. Wib dubba dooby dibbo. What im num doo da day. Squibbity bum dum di bum dum dim dum bum bum. You know? Yes, you do. Arucaria Cunninghamii. Meow. Meow. This is rapidly becoming a situation. That's what those dogs are barking about, for sure. The situation is beginning to occur over here at a faster and faster pace. Look at them go. You know, if you eat them at the wrong time, they'll also give you diarrhea. You know, if you ate them right now, probably make you all sorts of illness. There's a bunch of it's a whole bunch of bats in this like weird spot. It's like melaleucas, and I think that's a ficus hillii. Trippy bit. Good butt. Pretty good. Let's say dank old tree fern in there. Pretty weedy, but could get some work. Yeah, that's for sure red cedar. I'm pretty sure that is as well. That one there is a silky oak. And look at that. Leucobocolorus pines! Leucobocolorus pines! Yep. Look at them. They're not mine. They're probably these people's. But they're fucking good. Just checked the steps. Currently sitting at about 7,000. Pretty good. Alright, so here, that's like a really good remnant, okay? Pretty good chunk of like the original rainforest that grows on the Elsinore Plateau, right? Okay, and so with that, you got a better ability to compare and contrast what you're seeing, okay? So this one here, right, that one there, that I'm pointing to, where my finger is, I'm pretty sure that is a Dosoxylum mellissimum, right? And then above that though, right? This one with a slightly sparser leaf, right? And the leaves also, they kind of have that kind of like raggedy kind of, right, down there. That's the sort of younger one. That's the Flinders Schottiana, right? Then you got like over there, I think down there, you got it's another Flinders, like that's basically what you got here. Yeah, and then you got this over there, that there. That is a yellow Kamala, all right? Yeah. Those are the ones I know. That one there is the melanoxylon, the Acacia melanoxylon. You know? There's your mighty Macaranga down on the edge there. I mean, I might be wrong. I don't really know. I just sort of know them from the look of them, you know? I don't really know the flowers and shit. Pretty nice flowers on them. It's I think they call this one a Diosporus australis. That is it's a little white bouillon, Argyrodendron trifoliatum. That's your Pittosporum undulatum. See, I don't know what the fuck this is. This is pretty good though. Looks pretty cool. I don't know what that is. It's a native raspberry. Oh. That's a bit of a thing. Situation. Ooh. Once again, though, I shouldn't be too confident about what I'm saying here, because I don't really know anything. I'm not that bookish, I've got the book. I'm not pretty lazy about it, though, I'm pretty certain about the arucarias, but all this other stuff. This is a formulating situation that's not good. That's a bad error. That'll be a bad time for whoever has to deal with that. I'll probably might come down another time with some secateurs. Separate that shit from the ground. Not a bad one. Not a bad idea. Cool. I don't know what that is, by the way. This is this here trifoliatum again. Yeah. I would, say that were a Desoxylum, Melissimum. I don't know what the fuck that is. That's pretty good though. It's heaps good. Great bit. Jaggera. There's a trifoliatum again, I think. Probably. Maybe. I would suspect. Pretty good bet. Red bean. That's the Desoxylum Melissimum, I believe. But then again, my dad might be fucking with me. Why don't you check it, dickhead? You better check it twice, at least 3 times. All the different checks that you can do, you should do. You better. It's probably a black bean. That's the old Castanospermum australe. And above that, you got the Kudgeri. They look very similar, like this, Yeah, you got Kudgeri. It's a Alphatonia. It's a Goya. All these other trees are Jews. The best joke. That's the best joke in these rainforests. That's a Goya, but all these other trees, Jews. Anyway. And then that is a Flinders australis, I think. Oh! Arucaria Cunninghamii. Cunninghamii. Hoopus panupus. One of those acacia melanoxylons, and they got when they're little like this, they got these juvenile leaves, like that pinnate juvenile leaf. When they get older, they just have these leaves, these phyllodes. Pretty good stuff. That's a cool fact that my dad taught me when I was a young boy. Yeah. Yeah, we've got some trees with some magpies in them. We've got obviously once again, with that Arucaria Cunninghamii, right? Or whatever. It's not the Cunninghamiana. It's a Cunninghamii. And over there next to it, we've got one of those things that I don't know what it is. I think it's a Flindersia of some description. Then we've got a bunch of melanoxylons and pittosporums beneath that. Then we got, isn't that a fancy guy? Yes, it is. That's a carrypine. It's like the Arucarias, but it's something else. It's got a different name. And then next to that we have the old the Eliocarpus grandis, and all the other stuff I don't know or give a shit about. How's that for a thing? The carry pine. Pretty good, eh? Fucking rad. So through here there's a waterfall, and people die here fairly regularly. But I reckon that the reason they do that is because, like, they're too fat to actually get over these concrete whatsits, or get around them. You know, they're just the wrong shape to do that, and they fuck themselves up as a result. Still, you know, you want to be careful. See, the path is well worn. It looks like gigantic people could get through here. If you're tall enough, if it's too fat and short enough, don't worry about it. This is a, I think this is a bulwara. I'm going to go with that being a bulwara. Well, it looks a bit like it, but it's also, bulwaras are like mad in like fruit on them at the mo. So maybe it's just a, like a lemon tree or something. Here we go. Multiple fatalities and injuries have occurred at this site. This site is unsafe. Entry to this site is prohibited due to the high risk. Yeah. Yeah, I would, you know, I wouldn't. Oh, it's good, but it's fucking sick. It's heaps good. Oh! Giant moss. That's pretty rad. I can't remember what it's called, but it's one of the ones that I can't remember because I am old and lazy. Opulus manus. It's a small leaf privet. It's a weed. Fucking everywhere. This is a rasp fern. That's pretty everywhere. Pretty all over the fucking place. Been coming here since I was about 10 years old. When I was 10 years old, it was a bit less, you know, like people had died here for sure when I was back then. But like now they're like, nah, please don't go here because it's like, you know, the insurance bill is fucking off the fucking wall. Okay? From what I hear, I don't know. I don't want to explain the safety and shit of this place, all that sort of stuff. My brother's wife broke her tailbone here one time. Then my support worker last week when we came here, she nearly broke her tailbone. I don't know. You'd be afraid of that. Not a fucking scary waterfall at all. What the fuck? Nah, it's actually pretty tall. Yeah. Pretty high up there. It would be pretty easy to be overconfident and slip. It would be pretty easy to just fucking die of general anxiety here. Oh. Most of the trees here are like pretty shitty. They're like large leaf privet, small leaf privet, and camphor laurels. And like you can't just go shock and awe. You can't just kill them all, because if you do that, you know, you'll probably just all fucking fall into the fucking waterhole, for fuck's sake. So yeah, not the trees themselves, but the rocks would just break apart and, you know. It's not all bad though. You got these brush box there. You got like these that's pretty cool. Whatever that is, probably just an alphatonia. Not just an alphatonia. Not just an alphatonia. Yeah. Good spot. Like riparian bush regeneration. It's a difficult thing to probably do. You know, just don't, more than likely. Probably be alright though, I don't know. It's not my job to do it. It was my job to probably stay safe and get the fuck out of here. No. I've already lost my head. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. Don't push me, 'cause I'm close to the edge. I'm about to, I don't know. I was gonna say, I'm about to fucking lose my head. I'm about to fucking lose my head. It makes me wonder. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. Anyway, from here on out, when I see some of these arucarias, I'm just gonna stop and give a step report. So currently I'm at about, 10 kilometers. So just wait, that's 12,000 steps. So that means there's 38,000 steps to go for my daily goal of 40,000 steps. I did 50,000 a couple of weeks ago. It was fucking brutal. It's one of those things where it's like you sort of get addicted to it, like the body gets used to it and you're all good, you know? Just fucking tear through it every time. Anyway. Oh, my eyes are all blurry. I'm getting old. Way too old. Like blurry in the sense, like it feels a bit like I've gotten a concussion. Like that sort of blurry. Hey, look at that. It's the Flindersia fruit. Oi, look at that. It's a white-headed pigeon. I don't know what message it has to spread to me. Probably just shit. That's right, that's where we are. $14,000 steps. I didn't drive here in that car because I actually walked here on my feet. How does it go? Up there, but then I decided to come back at a-ROUS Road. It's sitting at 17,000 steps. Not many. Nearly 918 calories. Yeah, getting through it. Putosperm undulatum, you know. Anyway, onwards and forwards. This guy here with the red flush is like trifoliate leaves. That is a tree called a Geosoyus benthamii. Yep. The hell is it? They usually, when they're smaller, I guess, maybe, they have these cool little fucking things around the leaf nodes, but maybe when they get this big and they're like, look, I got enough leaf nodes, probably chill on, you know, needing to be too protective of my leaf nodes, they maybe get rid of them, you know? Or just like everything else, I'm probably wrong, you know? More than likely I'm wrong. Nah, I reckon I'm right. Geosoyus benthamii. It's a heaps good one. Geosoyus benthamii. That's some good curd there. Good curd. Good curd. Earthy. Sitting at 987 steps. 987 calories. Wait, fuck. I've done a lot. I've done a lot of walking. I basically can't think anymore, right? Just wait, I'll check that shit again. Okay, we made it to 1,000 calories. It's like 18,000 steps or something at this stage. That's an arucaria cunninghamii. That's a Diploglotis australis. All this other stuff, I'm not good enough to know. I don't know. I think that's a Metrosideros. A yellow Metrosideros. That's a Eliocarpus humundii. There's some Camphilorals. That looks like a Harpullia. And I don't know. I don't know what it is. Who knows what the fuck that is? Pretty good, bud. It's pretty cool. Fucking big. That's actually a pretty good sign that there's like a lot of ones that are still alive around. Fucking hell. So I'm back home now. It's like 24 kilometers, 1,365 calories. I know, 20, and the steps were, that's right, almost exclusively incorrect. 24,000 steps, 20 kilometers-ish.